Well met, lords and ladies. Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... Sometimes when I'm scrolling next to myself, and I'm looking like, and I'm trying to find the next thing to play on the video and whatever, I just see myself as I'm trying to talk slowly or trying to still direct myself towards the camera in some way to not distract everyone, and I just feel like it plays slower in my head for some reason. So it's kind of like me just moving like this basically, just sort of like how my VTuber moves actually sometimes with as if I'm out of sync in my flesh form as well, which I don't know, a bit of a strange interpretation there. But anyways, that's neither here nor there right now. But today we're talking about the British Pops again, season 1, episode 5, Imposter. Now we did watch a sneak peek of this episode. I think it was last week. Pretty sure it might have been this week. Actually, I'm not really sure. But either way. I got a request from Tree Pop herself, obviously, to look at this one. And that's because despite the fact that we don't have a second episode, as is the usual custom, which we have broken sometimes, this one, she has promised, will in fact shock me. So apparently we're in for a Buzzfeed situation here, as far as I can describe it. So we'll see how that goes in a second. But for now, let's welcome in the creator herself, Tamsin. Hello.
I know you're not happy, but you got to see this.
No, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, the part wasn't happy about the fact that you told me there was two. The fact that is the shocking part. That's not the that nothing to do with that. That part I am at least intrigued about. I'm just making a joke because you used kind of BuzzFeed style advertising pitch points for that, and it kind of reminded me of that particular era. So yeah, basically, and based on the dance that Ghosty is doing, I don't know if that's the dance of nostalgia or something, but I don't know, maybe that was something else.
I remember BuzzFeed. It was all of my YouTube recommendations for years.
Yeah, honestly,
I couldn't get rid of it.
They came back into my mind recently because I watched a Solid JJ video. There was a Solid JJ? It might have been not Solid JJ, but either way, some video essayists made a video about their decline basically from 2020. I think it was Solid JJ that did that. So
people are still making BuzzFeed style videos. This style of content didn't sink a company.
I mean, based on that video, that was not the only thing that sunk them. It was honestly mostly once they made the shift to politics that just slowly started chipping away at their credibility over time.
Yeah, usually when people start getting too political, it gets weird. Especially when your videos up until the politics stuff was BuzzFeed tips to have a more exciting career.
Yeah, either or a more successful dating life or something like that. I don't know. Or which character from insert franchise here are you?
Yeah. Apparently, according to the BuzzFeed quiz of which house are you, I am a Gryffindor, even though the official quiz constantly says Hufflepuff.
Ah, fair enough. I got Ravenclaw on both the official one and the BuzzFeed one, so yeah.
I need to try.
I'm consistent. I'm incredibly consistent.
You're incredibly consistent. We need to see what Hogwarts House Tamsin is.
Yeah, please.
Have you done a quiz at some point, Tamsin?
No, I need to do one.
We need to.
Fair enough.
We need to quiz Tamsin for the Hogwarts thing.
Please.
Yeah, honestly, that's probably a good video for your channel, actually.
Oh, I need to do a challenge.
I mean, I guess it's a challenge in some respects, I suppose, in order from a certain point of view. Yeah, I don't really know. But for now, of course, I would say let's switch over to the setup. Actually, I have to set up again because for some reason, when I went back out and forth, I set up the stream early and then I left and joined again because I need to like set up my devices, and it's gone. So, the media presentation just looks like this for right now. It's a barren wasteland at the moment. I do have the video, so let's just pop that one in right now. Episode 5, Imposter.
In Tamsin's Discord, I will put the link to the quiz.
Yeah, fair enough. If you plan to make that, a video, then just say that yourself. So yeah, for now, speaking of videos, and Tamsin specifically, without further ado, I won't repeat myself, but what I'm thinking right now, but we're all thinking it anyway.
Like, there's only one thing I'm thinking of, and that's that one Issa fragrance video.
But which one? I mean, you said fragrance videos. I'm already thinking this is gonna be a disaster.
She's the one about the TikTok that I posted.
Yeah, Tamsin made a TikTok attempting animation, and it's like the final frame was Issa fragrance.
Okay.
Issa the fragrance.
The last time I watched the fragrance advert, it was also a TikTok. It was, I don't know if you sent me this, Ghosty, or somebody else did. It might have been Maya who sent me this, but somebody sent me a person recreating the Adrian fragrance from Miraculous.
Oh yeah, I remember. It's on, I think, Bon. I think it's somewhere, but it's like Isla the fragrance.
Yeah.
So no one ever I see any can but to think of that.
Fair enough. I mean, I guess the idea is
actually a spray bottle object, and she's not.
Yeah, the idea is somewhat similar. So I guess why not? Anyway. Yeah, still going to replace that footage with something. Possibly one of the music videos that in this. Like, replace that with something like the music video footage instead of regular dialogue scenes, probably. That would be a nice replacement. Anyway. Alright. Oh, okay. So, yeah. This is amazing! I have won! Majesty is all mine now. Ooh, okay. Keyframe walking cycle, very nice. Also, yeah. There, what was I going to say? Yeah, so if you remember from last episode, Majesty kind of like showed up and then got kidnapped by Troublemaker and hypnotized. Well, not hypnotized, was corrupted by Troublemaker. So is currently now in some sort of, evil entity. Not quite Nurse Chaos, but something similar. Anyway. Oh, I think Tree Pop is very disappointed. Oh, yeah, this was at the end of, like, last episode, Tamsin Quits, where Tamsin quits.
I mean, I love what you said it. And it's here.
Yeah. This will perfect.
Oh.
Oh.
This is why write a script.
We're not even
tell you if you're missing a word.
Okay.
Not to be right.
Okay, so we're not even a minute into the video proper, and we're already getting a Tamsinism.
Yep. I'm so glad that
Good. This video will be perfect.
No one said Tamsinism. We were just saying Aidenisms for a long time, but yeah, you're right. Tamsinism needs to be a thing now as well. This is the Asian face question from Miraculous to continue. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. Except, I mean, it was recorded in live action, so of course it was just like a person trying to like the air step, but like flipping, because that's obviously how physics works. But yeah, in Gacha you can recreate it quite nicely, but yeah. Oh, okay. Speaking of live action.
So we went from...
I got this one from YouTube.
It reminds me. Now I'm thinking of in the 2012 Les Mis film. One of the things that the nostalgia critic pointed out was that the splash sound effect when Javert like jumps into the water is like very goofy. It's not that goofy, honestly, but then he like made a whole thing about replacing the sound effects. So now all I can think of is just like Tamsin going, "There's no way to go on."
Imagine me saying that, doing that.
All right. Yes, live action lake water. I mean, if you started singing Javert's songs, that would be quite something for this as well. Not that this series is particularly devoid of musical numbers already, of course. Okay, here we go. Adding it in. Okie dokie. Yep, it's a very long ripple effect. We got it. The rings is there. We go. All right. Okay. I think the pacing of that was backwards. You need like the short shot on the ripple, and then the long shot on like Tamsin's face, basically. You know, to show like her processing everything. Anyways, hi Vin.
Hello, I'm here to be confused.
Fair enough then. We just referenced Les Mis in a Gacha video, so you know.
That feels relatively sane.
Yeah. Well, for us it is. Yeah.
Fair.
That like looks like it's out of a horror movie. That's true. We never did see what actually did splash into it in this version.
What constitutes to something being looks like it's out of a horror movie? Like, what are the constituents to that?
Probably general. For me, it's the saturation. I think.
Also, and she decided to quit of being a pop. Perfect.
That
drama.
And she decided to quit of being a pop.
I have decided to quit of being a pop.
I've been here for like 2 minutes, and the glamour is already wanting me to die.
Yeah, including that sentence. Yeah.
Welcome to Treat and Trust Pop. Grandma, get ready for Grandma to be thrown out the window.
Yeah, there'll be lots of effects.
I'm so sorry, Tamsin, but you are not the best.
That might be an understatement.
One thing that you said to me yesterday in DMs was that you sometimes like missed out like words in a sentence when you're typing, which yes, that is true. In this case, you did the opposite. You actually added a word you didn't need. So you decided to quit being a pop would have been the, well, I guess, perfect interpretation of that. But again, if you put this into like a Google Doc or like a Word doc or any form of thing to like script it out first, that will probably get flagged in some way. unless it's like, you know, the default like Microsoft like text document thing that doesn't like tell you anything, but most other stuff does.
This will give me the opportunity to attack the purple one. I know her name, but I'm gonna call her the purple one.
Wait.
The purple one. Tamsin's been referred to as both Tamsin and Tree Pop, but I guess the
purple one.
Yeah.
The purple one.
Purple grape.
That just reminds me of like of the
Not purple guy. Okay.
What if we team up? There's supposed to be a comma between or and what?
Yeah, true, but also by the way, I had to correct something from earlier. I said Solid JJ earlier in the video. I meant Sunny V2. I get those two names mixed up in my head all the time.
Supposed to be or comma. What if we team up? Question mark.
Yes. Yeah. Again, all of that would have been highlighted in a Word document of some kind.
It depends on what settings you have.
Well, why would you deactivate them?
No, because like, let's say you use Microsoft Word as an example. There's 3 different autocorrect settings: professional, casual, and I don't remember what the third one is called, but I'm going to call it baby. Baby is the one that's automatically on.
I'm gonna go off on a limb here and say that any one of those would have detected any one of those things we just highlighted here.
Fair.
Especially because like I didn't know you could change the settings, so back when I used to use Word, I don't anymore, but back when I used to use it, I if baby is the default option, then I definitely had that one on. So
it's either baby
it worked for
or
me.
professional is default. It all depends on if you put a contraction in your sentence, will it try to get you to split that into can not instead of can't?
Oh yeah, I did find that on like a random school computer one time. That was weird, but yeah,
that is professional. It will get rid of contractions. It will replace words like easy with beginner and words like hard with impossibly difficult.
So okay, well in that case, it's probably not the default because I've only ever seen that on one computer. But yeah.
Yeah, fair. Professional is very good if you need to write like full resumes though, because it will make everything sound better if that's what you're going for.
Yeah, I mean that's what I used. That's what I used Grammarly for back before they started incorporating obligatory AI into it. Speaking of AI, by the way, I know I said like, oh, I gotta plug in something. I'll
Don't worry, he's just prepping AI face masking. That's all he's doing.
No, it is to do with masking. That was what I was saying yesterday.
We're getting a good view of Jacob's cake.
Yeah, like as it turns out, like I actually like it turns out that method that didn't actually work. I tried it multiple times. It only worked for like a frame, and then it didn't do any motion tracking. So I had to kind of scrap that idea and go back to mostly manual. I looked into some other ways of masking, so I could actually like do keyframes properly. But yeah, I've part of the process has been automated. Part of it hasn't in the end. It was just too inefficient. So there you go. It was a nice thought, but unfortunately, no clickbait AI titles for me in the near future. Anyway. Together we can take down Treat Pop.
Take down Treat Pop. What if I pretend to be the blonde girl? Fool everyone.
Okay, so again, that. Okay, this was in the sneak peek. This was in the sneak peek, so I've seen this scene. I said it last time, but that sentence seems like Uncle Roger wrote it.
What?
But but aside from that, the blonde girl is Treat Pop. So why would you then reference like Treat Pop by name in one part of the sentence, and then like the next sentence after that, pretend you don't know what it is?
What if I pretend to be the blonde?
Yeah, the blonde girl.
What is that freeze frame on Ghosty's camera? What the?
I don't know.
Worst freeze frame moment possible. That was. Just after these like 3 sentences, my facial reactions for this has been insane.
I'm so sorry. I don't know.
My face has gone through 7 different emotions within 3 sentences. What the?
Can we?
I gotta turn my camera on for this because this is going.
This is why I always have Facecam on for reactions nowadays.
I'm on an iPad camera, so it happens sometimes.
I'd like to apologize. Recently, I've figured out that I have really high cheekbones.
And Bond has stolen your face, Jacob. Congratulations. Shouldn't have done that.
I guess. Of course, yeah. I'll see it in a isolated AI mask in no time. Oh wow, okay. I was gonna say that camera's zooming.
What?
Like at least my camera didn't like track me when I got up earlier.
iPad
I forgot
camera.
that yours did that.
I just
If I re-angle this, you will see me moving around, and it'll like if I
like Vin. Anyway, back to the video, please.
That reminds me of like a few like CG5 songs. Golly, my brain's rotting.
Anyway,
Jamaru, every day is in the corner.
and I will take her place and be the hero. And I will take her place, comma, and be the hero.
Man, I love The Office.
You know what? No question mark. You're onto something, and I like it. Okay. Tomorrow we will do it. It's the middle of the day right now, as in by the Tamsin image, but you know. It's the middle of the day. Why are they saying like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow? Like,
maybe.
Doesn't seem like it's evening or anything.
I love this camera following me. I don't know how to feel about it.
Hey, Tree Pop, I'd hate to. Did you just call Bon bomb?
Wait.
It was a mistake.
Don't you want to be bomb?
It was a mistake.
I want to be the bomb. Okay.
If Bond is the bomb, then we better make sure Bond doesn't end in any important city centers anytime soon.
What are you?
What are you doing with that glue?
What?
Put that back.
What glue?
No, don't put it back. The cam will track him again.
What glue are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking
There's
about.
multiple glue.
I have no clue what you are talking about. There's not that much glue. There really is not that much glue.
It's just one.
I'm just picturing him just like passing the same bottle like back and forth multiple times trying to
I
trick
don't know
us.
what you're talking about. There's more than one glue.
Well, yes, I know that I saw
like
the two earlier. We haven't seen any more on screen in one go. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
1,
Okay,
2,
fine.
3, 4,
Alright, there we
5,
go.
6.
There we go.
Oh my god! What are you doing with those?
Spaghetti bridge.
Let's get back to.
I know we can't.
Oh, I was gonna say. I was saying. I thought
Yeah.
I punched out the hole in the wall or something, and just like trying to fix it.
Anyway, gangs,
Alright.
let's get back to the pops.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right then.
It just keeps going. Eat it.
24 hours later. Okay, so it wasn't even like a case of like the middle, like being like the middle of the day and that being a bad thing or something. No, they're using the same time, but just randomly 24 hours later. Why wait that long?
Okay, Jacob. They decided to go home and Pogs night. And then just wait a day before plan. Why is the planet Earth shaped like an oval?
I don't know. Probably just that. Yeah. Okay. Vin is definitely gonna die off screen right now. All right.
He's gonna get fridged. I don't understand why she.
Don't eat the glue. Do not eat the glue.
No, I agree. Do not eat the glue. The clown car is not worth it. That's how I almost died. They didn't have seat belts in Eventris, you know.
Do not eat the glue.
I had a near-death experience when the glue on the clown car wheels made it so I couldn't drive anymore. I would have been fine if Gideon hadn't punched me in the stomach a day later, you know.
And yes, Bon's on. I actually did eat the glue.
Also, it's known as in past tense as no, because I don't feel alone at the current moment.
Don't eat the glue. I'm gonna put this up for you.
And
why is
going
yours
back again.
loading?
I mean,
Wait,
that does happen
the
sometimes.
camera's tracking Ben.
I'm more concerned about what he's actually doing right now. It's like, oh yeah, you know, what an inconvenience. The camera keeps tracking me. Proceeds to stand up multiple times in the stream.
I mean,
I do this all the
iPad
time.
does
My
that.
camera's just never on.
My iPad does that.
Wait.
Fair enough.
Also,
If you ever decide to turn face cam on, just like just make sure that you're in one spot.
Also,
That's not me.
I
I'm
don't
in every
understand.
spot.
It's supposed to be. I don't understand why she left the British pops, comma, but I feel alone. Period. Felt is past tense.
I mean, if, even just like the period there, actually, like the new sentence like kind of works in a sense. If it was just I feel alone, that would still kind of work. I would say lone instead of alone, but you know, technically speaking, it would have been. It would have made
someone
sense.
needs to let in. Someone needs to let in to do some.
Unless you felt alone.
raging.
Unless you felt alone in the
I
past.
don't know.
And then, no, Bomb was quoting Vin from before. I don't think he was actually saying to come in or not.
Proceeds to.
Oh. Pardon me.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, back to the felt alone thing. Unless she felt alone yesterday, but now she's kind of gotten used to it. Remember when this was meant to be like a 4-person group, and now they've got 1 person? Also, yeah, I think this is a new. So, before is this a new background? Ah, well, there we go. I guess.
Also,
I guess this is the recruitment area. We finally have them. They're finally here.
They're finally here. It's about time. But also, where did you come from?
Who knows?
That's a good point.
Why
The fact
are
that
you
they can
here?
teleport already is. Well, I mean, maybe in the case of like Majesty's ship Celeste, like Celeste can beam people up. I don't know whether or not this, I guess, presumably new spaceship can do that or not. I don't know. That's not been confirmed yet.
Like, have we had an episode where we met these 2 characters before, or did
No,
they just?
we haven't.
Ew.
No, this is the first time.
They've been in the intro and they've been teased as the British pops this whole time, but we haven't really seen them until right now. That's been like my my biggest complaint with this series up until this point. And I think I did actually tell Treat Pop that a good way to include them for the first time would be to interview them as replacements for Tamsin now that she has in fact quit. So I guess for once Tamsin listened to me. That's the true shocking part of this video.
Tamsin listened to you, but I think it's happening too soon. No,
I think it's happening too late. We've had several episodes of True Pop and Izzy Pop multiple times at multiple shows across years at this point.
Okay,
if
but
they're going to recruit new members, they might as well do it the first episode, given that they're in the title.
That would be the case if it wasn't that these 2 just appeared and we had no instance of like meeting them and getting to know their individual personalities before they, got beamed onto the ship.
I think this. I'm guessing this is meant to be the interview process. Like this is part of the meeting thing. Like this is where the interview happens to take place. Which honestly, job interview in space, not a bad setting.
Pretty cool.
But actually, Bonnie is correct. They seem to be acting like they've known each other for ages. Like this is meant to feel like a first meeting, but it doesn't seem to be. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you're not alone. You have us. And what's wrong, Isla?
I think it was meant to be Isla, what I remember. Yeah. Tamsin has left the British pops. The way that left is capitalized actually kind of and positioned as well implies the sentence is Tamsin left has the British pops.
Tamsin is there. To the left.
Like the one time you use
off this time.
The one time you use a capital letter in the proper placement and you rearrange the word.
It should be Tamsin has left the British pops. What have I done?
Tamsin left has the British pops.
Don't stay open inside.
I think I might just go to cry in the corner. I think I'm just gonna go in the corner and cry. I'm joking. I'm not.
What's happening?
Oh my goodness.
I
You sound like Johnny.
I love it.
I actually don't remember what this is. This is a what this is an acronym for. I completely forgot what that stands for.
That's an unusual acronym.
I mean, yeah, for sure. Oh, Pinkwich never. Okay, there we go. Yeah, apparently they did the same thing. Well, there you go. I mean, I can watch like one Pig and Green episode, and there's always like a consensus on like whether or not the characters should have known each other beforehand or not. And they had a narrator as well.
Careful, Tamsin's evil twin is approaching. Keep your eyes out.
Okay, I think this is meant. Okay, so are they on Celeste right now? Is that why this is a different background? Tamsin, hello.
What?
So are they on Celeste right now? Is that why the background for the spaceship is different?
I'm sorry. You just kind of froze for a bit.
Okay,
Can you
I was again. Are they
what
on
did you
Celeste
say
right now?
again?
Are they on Celeste right now?
No, on a different kind of Celeste.
What?
Okay, because I was wondering about the narration, about the TikTok voice girl making an appearance.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that's what every time like. Yeah.
It's really funny at my old job.
Fair enough. When the response causes more. Yeah.
That's the
Anyways.
best kind of response, though, right?
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Also, I hate how the TikTok voice girl narration told them that, hey, this chick is the evil twin. Just kind of ruining the plot of the episode, ain't you?
You should not trust her. This is totally an imposter, guys.
I've already told you guys that she is totally evil. Don't trust her. I might be a ship's narration, but I already predicted because because Taylor has no subtlety.
Well, they're gonna fall for it anyway. It's like the alert in like the Thunderman's house, but they just never listen to it.
But
Anyway, I'm back, everyone.
I love you're not the real Taylor. Yay!
Well,
the plot of the episode
I just
has
think that
been
she said it exactly
solved.
like that. I like to think she said exactly like that. It was like, "Hi, everyone, it's me." You're not the real Tamsin.
You did it. Congrats.
That ruined it. A different flavor of Celeste over here in the ice cream parlor. I mean, Celeste is technically a color, so I guess this could be, I don't know, this could be a different named. Maybe Avalonia names all of their their elite spaceships after colors or something. I don't know.
After colors.
Currently, we're inside Lilac. We're inside Lilac right now.
After colors, or maybe after the builder's favorite food.
But wait, is Celeste a food?
Celeste is technically a
What?
flavor. Celeste
That's the what?
of soft serve ice cream.
Oh, okay.
It
Yeah.
keeps freezing
Well,
on me.
It could be.
I don't know. It's my connection.
All right, fine. Fine. It could be flavors. We're going with Toriyama naming conventions here. We've got ice cream flavors for the spaceships now. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I get. Well, currently, this spaceship is now named Pistachio.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or greenish pista if you're Indian.
No line, just immediate, just acceptance. But figured it out. Congrats.
How do you know? I mean, what are you talking about? Is what I meant to say.
Yeah, she's like, as soon as her cover was blown, she didn't even attempt any kind of recovery. She was like,
She just gave up. Just okay.
Mm-hmm.
well, I've already figured out what's the point.
Guys, the plot's
Yeah.
been solved.
Okay, for the record, how did you know versus how do you know? They both work here because it's happening in real time. So you can say like, how do you know that I'm in the state of being fake? Yeah, it sort of works. Oh, it wasn't the spaceship. It was the ring. Okay, all right. Majesty programmed my ring to detect bungler activity. And it's a good thing, really. Good thing you're a bungler, not from the Star Tribe or the Zodiacs. Now, who are you really? Thought you got rid of us, huh? Well, it's not Troublemaker. It's Treat Pop's bad twin. Well, the fact that you
excuse me, my brain is melting.
if I remember correctly, there was like an evil like Treat Pop twin in like other episodes. Well, there was evil Trust Pop, who was like a recurring thing in Treat Pop and Trust Pop Adventures. But then, but I think there was also an episode where like there was an evil clone of Treat Pop. I think. Unless I'm just gaslighting myself right now.
Am I high?
The lore is complicated, okay? Also, actually, blonde hair and blue eyes are actually two of the most recessive genetic traits of all time. So
very, yes.
Okay, that's
so
better.
they actually have a high chance of being related, but obviously it can still happen that they're not. But I mean, definitely, I don't know. Yeah, definitely Billy and Tamsin are probably cousins or something. Who knows?
It could have just happened. Listen, the gene pool is just a mess right now.
Yeah, that's because there's so many of us.
That's why there should be less of us.
You have a point, but also not at all. Shush, child.
Finally
I've
fixed
been
his connection.
No.
Turns out it's not your connection, it's my connection.
What?
That's not surprising, but fair enough. Good that you checked.
Yeah, what's the connection going at right now? Like, what's the stroke level?
I'm going to wait. Hold on. Wait. I don't know. I need to read this line. I'm going to take over the forever.
Oh my god, what's
What
wrong with
young
my
adult
grandma
novel
right
would take over
now?
forever?
Oh
My
my
name is
god, I'm
Ambrosia
seriously over my
Stardust,
grandma.
and I live in the forever. I'm your typical young adult protagonist.
Oh my goodness.
Tamsin, today is just not your day. Honey, it's not your week. You need to go back to bed.
Yeah.
You can't do that. People in England will think that's you. People in Scotland will know instantly, of course, but England.
Scotland will know instantly. implying that the Scots have some sort of future vision or something.
Something's not right, then.
If I didn't know any better, I would say it was the
I'm gonna miss with you, lassie. What if I hypnotize them? What, the entire country of England?
I think that would be a little hard.
I'm pretty sure there are like 67 million people in England. Good, yeah,
Jacob,
I don't know.
Jacob, listen.
Yeah.
If Dr. Doofenshmirtz could do it, so can you.
Well, Dr. Doofenshmirtz couldn't hypnotize the entire tri-state area. That's less people.
You sure?
Can I hypnotize Canada as well?
Tri-state area.
No.
If it's more than 67 million, I'll be very shocked. Then again, I guess I don't know how big the tri-state area comparison to like the actual 3 states would be involved. So maybe that's off base.
I hate
The
math.
population is not specified. Yay.
Well, there we go.
The population is not specified, but we could do some very complex math to find out.
Extremely.
That's a film theory episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not gonna let you do that. Meanwhile, like Billy and Mia are like, it's our first day. Can we like learn our powers first? We aren't prepared for this.
Listen.
We're gonna stop you, all three of us. Yeah, all three of us. Prepare for combat.
We're not going to let you do that.
See, this is gonna always make sure that the first time your people go into combat, they have absolutely no clue what they're doing, especially if they're near protagonist level. It makes the action comparably more suspenseful because the character also has to learn their way through the battle. Well, you're telling me what? Listen, that's DM advice right there.
It's not their interview. They didn't even get hired yet. Well,
Congrats, you have hired on the spot.
Trial by combat, literally. Make me. I be off taking the work. See ya. What?
That's pirate. That's a pirate.
You have taken.
That's just a pirate.
I have taken the work. See ya.
That is just a pirate.
Is that meant to say I'll be off taking over the world? See ya? Is that what that's meant to say?
Honestly, I would accept taking the world. I would accept taking the world even. Go ahead and add like 7 to the add 7 different errors.
I got the world. I slice the world. I steal the world.
7. We're
I
going to
sit
add
on the
7.
toilet. Oh, I don't like this girl. Oh, Billy and Mia, find Tamsin. I take care of her evil twin on the regular.
I am the evil twin special need carer.
A classic transformation where more things are removed than they are put on.
Also, I do love and hate that the hat flies off screen so fast. Do you need help finding... like, Tamsin, can I ask you to do me a favor? Can you drop me the Pop's character codes?
Yeah, sure. How many?
All of the above.
Just the main duo, please.
All of the above.
Yeah, which one?
All of the above.
The main duo. That's not a which one, it's a main duo situation.
Nah, guys, they're just spoiling the fact that there's more than one
Yeah,
main
but
duo. Turns out there's 7 of them.
0!
Well, to my knowledge, the main duo is comprised of only 2 people. You've got limited options as to who goes to what.
But what if there's more than one main duo, Jacob?
Okay, I'm logging out.
Then it wouldn't be the main duo, it would be a main duo.
Okay, folks, I'm logging out of the chat. I'm gonna go take a nap or something.
Listen.
I have a headache.
Listen, within what is happening right now, I could snort a line of cocaine and I've seen what
I was going to make something, but then I realized that would be a very crucial mistake. And now I have
I was thinking like you were gonna do like your own transformation sequence to revise the timing, but then it's like every time that you've done like either artwork or editing for Tamsin specifically, you've always ended up in this situation. We're just cutting out the middle portion here. We're just getting straight to that. And logos, yes, exactly, logos, exactly. What are you doing?
I have a headache. Tamsin, how did you not know what duo is? Duo means 2. 2!
Oh, you mean Billy and Ola, okay.
No! I'm logging out of the chat,
I think she's trolling
everyone.
now. She's messing with you now.
I don't think so.
She was at...
With the tone of voice, absolutely. Hey, Aiden.
Hello.
Hello. I am not dead anymore. Well, I mean, it was fun.
You're gonna wanna be.
I threw up all night one night. It was great.
Oh,
I wanted to die. It was
that's not
awesome.
as good. Anyways, I'm gonna snort a line of Tic Tacs.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no. Anyways,
Yeah.
So why is Tamsin
snorting
evil
a line of TikToks like
in
multiple.
this?
Oh god, that sounds awful.
Oh.
What?
She's not. She's an imposter.
Oh.
The real Tamsin quit during the last episode because she let Majesty get captured and just sort of had like an unearned Spider-Man style breakdown. And as a result, Isla is in the middle of what I think is the hiring process for these two that she seems to already know and have already picked out. But this is their first day on the job, and they've already got a mission because evil Tree Pop just kind of showed up here.
Of course.
So yeah, let's do this. Stop Tree Pop's evil twin. Wait, no! You said you were gonna stop them. You were gonna stop the evil twin. Why are you telling them to stop the evil twin now? You haven't given them powers. They got beamed up by the spaceship. I don't think they have.
Oh, they're just
Do
gonna
they even
run
have rings
there.
yet?
They're just
No,
gonna
they don't
run.
need
Do they even know?
Jacob, they don't
Have they
need
ever
to. 3
transformed?
words. Jacob, they don't need 3 words. Run these hands. It's how it works in the alleyways of Britain. It's gonna be how it works in the spaceships.
Mm-hmm. All right, there you go. Advice for anyone doing a new campaign with Vin: play a barbarian.
Oh, trust me, any character will work.
Oh,
I don't know that, but still.
Oh wait, never mind. They just teleported. So I guess they're gonna fight her without powers.
Yes,
good luck.
they're gonna run these hands.
That's just such a bad idea.
I don't know what you're talking about. The power of the hands can be very, very crucial to combat systems.
You cannot defeat a superhero with your
It
hands.
can, but not in like this situation. It's kind of like, you know how they say don't bring a gun to a sword fight? Oh, sorry, it's no sword to a gunfight. Wrong way around. Don't bring a sword to a gunfight. Yeah, don't bring your fist to a magic fight. That's like the exclusive method. That's not going to go down well.
Listen, I'm just saying. Most of the time, in fantasy settings, non-magical users tend to miraculously beat magical users.
I mean,
Because
potentially. Honestly, in a more turn-based combat.
No, run these hands.
Oh, okay. All right.
Turn-based combat is also a very good reason, but
I don't think the Pops is turn-based. I don't think they're that lucky.
It's not.
That would be hilarious, though.
The Pops is stand around and talk based. It's his turn, Vegeta. I have to wait for him.
So there is no fighting.
Jeremy
It's just let's
Sanders.
talk our way out of this.
I mean, hey, it works for Doctor
Most
Who.
of the time.
See, Doctor
There
Who is
have been
different.
exceptions.
Doctor Who is smart. That's different.
Yeah.
Intellect
It's all about finding
everything.
like creative and ingenious solutions to problems. But yeah, in the case of the Pops, there have been exceptions to this. There have been a few times where they do that, but it more often boils down to the villains kind of like chickening out Swiper the Fox style, or what my preferred method is if they sing to undo the villain's plan, and that actually fix things. That at least is a power that they are known to have.
Sing or sang?
So
God,
yeah.
I just imagine them going, bunglers, no bungling. Bunglers, no bungling. Bunglers, no bungling.
Well, it's a regular thing. So they sing. It honestly feels like that sometimes. That's not just a Tree Pop thing. That's like a general like franchise issue that's that still exists to this day. So yeah. Okay, there we go.
I just heard a scream in someone's background.
Right,
Wasn't mine.
Doesn't the
Knife
title
with
of it
not
doesn't
sword to a
by the way-
gunfight? Tell that to the one guy from like Indiana Jones. Yeah, he brought a
Listen.
sword to a gunfight and definitely paid the price.
Well, here's the thing. It depends on how good you are with a sword. Can you deflect a bullet? Most of the time, no.
Can he throw
Others.
it? Can he throw a knife?
Yes.
Jacob, question. If the episode's
Much
called
easier to throw a
Imposter,
sword. Yeah.
the episode's called Imposter, isn't the fact that the fake Tamsin's being an imposter, isn't that meant to be a twist?
Nah, I gotta review it immediately.
Oh.
No. No, because like first it was a sneak peek last episode, but also like, it was the plan in the first scene. Well, it was meant to be dramatic irony. So we were supposed to know that, but the characters weren't. But that is until the TikTok voice girl gave away the twist for the characters, and Isla was alerted immediately that a fake trooper was appearing, and so the main issue kind of got resolved very quickly. Aside from the fact that she escaped and was about to like wreak havoc on, I guess, 67
all
million
of
people.
England.
They'll be moving too fast.
Trying to mass hypnotize a whole country.
Mm-hmm.
How does Evil Tamsin have that power?
Yeah.
What does she do for that? Also, Villain 101, do not tell
disguise powers.
Do not tell the heroes your plan immediately. Don't tell them like that. Don't be like, oh yeah, by the way, my plan
She didn't
is
tell the heroes the plan. She told a fellow villain her plan in the first scene. The dramatic irony meant that the heroes, they weren't there. They weren't supposed to know. It was only the TikTok voice girl in Isla's ring that gave it away.
Try to give new meaning to the word
she told them that she's gonna hypnotize everyone in England. So I mean, I wouldn't have told her that. I told them that.
Oh, that part. Yes. Okay, fair.
You probably should have kept that part.
I guess that's why I didn't mention Dr. Doofenshmirtz before.
It's like, don't tell what you're gonna try to do before you do it. That's a bad idea, because then they're gonna try to stop you immediately, and they're not gonna know what you're doing, or at least the idea you have. Knowing is half the battle, Jacob. Knowing is half the battle.
What?
And in the case of the Pops franchise, knowing is 3/4 of the battle.
Oh yeah.
But yes. Okay, so cons are context, spelling, logic, motivation, plot, and the designs were poorly executed. Pros, the editing is fine still, but I'm mostly glad that it ended. Oh, okay, all right.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we have complex
All
plot.
the my mom's still getting better. Yeah.
So, question about the. So wait, this is a British Pops. How come the character of Treat Pop / Tamsin is involved?
Because she's
British.
But doesn't Treat Pop have her own show?
Convenient plot devices, Aiden. Convenient.
So wait, Tamsin canonically Treat Pop has like 3 total shows.
This isn't actually. This isn't super out of the ordinary, because in the source material, that Finley, aka Flash Pop from the Super Pops, then rejoined the K Pops, which apparently she forgot that she was a part of originally in the lore. So she existed in both those shows simultaneously for some time, depending on like what they need her to do. Also, like I mentioned before, the Harmony Redemption arc, in which or the Hobby Redemption arc, I should say, where she joins the Rap Pops. Similar idea. She started off as a villain Super Pops, but then joined the Rap Pops later on once she actually did a bit of soul searching and decided she didn't want to be a villain anymore. So it's not uncommon for a pop to appear, and even in this world, like the blues pops are comprised of people from like other pop groups, but like beforehand. So like they used to be like a thing they're separated, and some of them joined others, like disco pops, for example, even the jazz pops later on. So there's definitely a lot of those sharing around. The difference with Treat Pop specifically is that there haven't been so many other people
in a timeline. Where does this take place in a timeline? Like, where's each Treat Pop related series with Treat Pop take place chronologically? Are they all taking place
this is actually
simultaneously?
This is actually a question. Well, Treat Pop and Trust Pop, the series, I'm pretty sure is before, because it's all set before, it's all filmed before. Treat Pop Adventures, I think, was meant to be the next thing, and then the British Pops is, I guess, it hasn't been super distinct yet because of the fact that we haven't seen the other British Pops until like right now. But yeah, those ones. Yeah,
shouldn't we have got to the other British Pops by now?
Tamsin, what do you? Yes, that was my biggest complaint with the series up until this point, and probably the reason that Tamsin wanted me to watch this super quickly, because she wanted me to see that had been addressed. And it has. I will say, you did achieve one thing you set out to do. You did shock me in that regard, that you actually listened to my advice for once. I'm grateful for that. Well, yeah, because remember, I told you that having having Billy and Mia be introduced because Tamsin quit would make sense, like narratively, why they would appear here and not towards the beginning would be a good excuse. The one thing that you didn't do really is I know we made like jokes about like being like an interview process, but it does seem from the actual video that you kind of like imply that they like knew each other beforehand, which they definitely did not. So I would my advice for you now would be to do some sort of like episode where they potentially meet, or maybe what happens like during the day that Tamsin is away. Maybe Isla does some searching around and she decides she wants to I don't know, recruit some people while I guess the villains are preparing the Tamsin disguise. An episode 5.5 possibly.
I think the next episode would be a good idea, but I will think about that.
Okay. Fair enough then. Yeah. As for that's why you to see her stuff the minute she released it. But yes, okay, I get that also. The rest of the releases too. Yeah. And this is a thing with me. Like I love when people like watch like the next like releases that whatever I've done. Like I was really hyped to see KW react to People Above and to Mrs. Dysart. I know that only one of those was mine, but like I co-wrote the other one. Still kind of a similar theme. So yeah, I understand that too. But yeah, like what you said, like that, like this would shock me. I think that's what she was referring to, you know, more so than more so than this really being like a standout entry, which of course, based on what we've seen here, it unfortunately isn't. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's basically it.
That covers it all.
So yeah, I guess we'll return to this. I don't know. Yeah, what was again? I'll definitely wait for 2 episode releases this time. Yeah, even if one of them was is potentially.
Or Troop of Adventures, yeah. I'm still waiting for that.
That's because there haven't been, right? I think the next episode I've got to watch is episode 7. I think I watched episode 6, didn't I?
I think you did.
Yeah, so episode 7 is the newest release in that regard. So then there aren't 2 episodes for me to watch yet for Troop of Adventures either. So I will wait for that as well.
Well, because I asked you if the 5-minute episode is long enough, but you need to wait for another episode to release.
Well, yeah. See, the thing is, the reason that I say that is because like most of the time in your episode specifically, I don't have as much to say. Sometimes because the issues are like they speak for themselves, so they don't need me to commentate over them some of the time. Other times it's because it's the same things that keep popping up like every other episode, and so it just gets repetitive. I keep referencing them every single time. So that's why these are a little bit different to the typical Gacha reviews where there's a lot to like analyze and break down. So honestly, like, you know, it depends like how fast I would like whiz through that basically, and probably how many guests would be on there. You know, today we've had like, you know, 4 separate people, yourself included, that would be you know, on here. So that kind of compensated, but otherwise we could have definitely covered this in like, I don't know, 20 minutes. Not that I would recommend.
Yeah, we're all very good at distracting.
To be fair, a 5-minute video can last several hours, especially if you like go back to the Tame and Bad Boy reviews. But the reason that lasted for hours was 1, because there were a decent amount of people, and 2, Tame and Bad Boy had a lot of problems each episode that were new and unique, and just
and
like
3 kept talking about kinks.
Yeah,
What?
that was a massive discussion during Tame and Bad Boy. Hey,
What?
it was Taming the Bad Boy. We don't.
I cut most of that out, but yeah.
Yeah,
it's still
it was
happening.
mildly terrifying, but you know,
Now I wish
you
they
don't,
were.
hear
Uh-huh.
you don't need to hear those.
Yeah.
I don't wanna.
Good. Do not watch those.
Hmm.
Give it a few years, maybe like a decade or 2.
Bond.
I do love the fact that like Vin is older than Shorty was when he made them, but are still not age appropriate.
Yeah.
Shorty wasn't age appropriate when he made them to even watch them.
Well, no, that's part of the That's part of the shock of that.
I have seen the original episode 12. I am traumatized from the episode.
I don't. I'm scared.
Oh, don't worry.
Episode 12,
You'll,
is
and
the
no one
reason
else
the
on the
channel
internet
got
will ever
monetized.
experience that. No one, you or anyone else on the internet didn't already experience that, will never experience that episode or the true of what actually happened in that episode. That wasn't seen. No
I'm
one
gonna
will
assume that's a
experience
good thing.
That's not what,
Yeah, it's a good thing, but
it is,
like
it is
no
a
one,
good thing. Yeah.
no one will experience.
I kind of I describe it in the review, but that's all you need really.
It was very 18. Yes.
Well, that's not me. So
it was not 13
most of
plus
these,
like
most
the
of the series
videos.
was 13 plus, but
That's the
yeah, but yeah, that scene was 18
I heard
plus.
it. Yeah, that
Yeah.
ain't me.
Like,
That scene needed to be on a different website.
that
Bond.
scene shocked us more than the shot killer did.
Oh my god. We've had a lot of experiences.
Customer videos, Gacha. If you enjoy to suffer through taming the bat. Oh no.
Bond, I will overdose on ketamine and morphine at the same time before they get me to watch that.
Bingo.
And I'll do it in a
drugs.
time when it's legal.
But also,
Was ketamine gonna be legal?
Depends on the state.
Huh.
God, okay. I mean, bear in mind, in the 90s, people used to sniff glue as a drug. So I mean, you've kind of got your high covered, I think.
Oh yeah, good point.
Oh god.
But anyway.
Sniff glue. Oh god. The camera's panning.
That was not a okay.
The camera's moving. It's watching you.
Wait, what? Oh, the camera falling. I forgot that part.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Ooh.
You have too much glue.
Yeah.
I have clear
Also,
blue too.
also, don't worry, Bon. I said what a few times in this episode, so that one counts as a double. There you go.
Yeah, I got clear glue too, and Bond can confirm I actually ate the clear glue.
Wait, what?
I mean, I also witnessed that, and I'm very concerned for your digestive tract.
Do not eat
Okay.
the glue.
Yeah.
Oh, god. Oh,
The end of stream
no.
before Vin gets it taken down. You know, that's a very good point. Please leave a like or dislike because your opinion has got done already. And on that note, until next time.